Nandi Senator Samson Cherargei has backed President William Ruto constitutional amendment bid, saying that it is for the benefit of Kenyans.
Mimi nataka niseme ile proposal president ameleta is to address ile 30%. Unajua 2010 tukipitisha hii katiba tuliambiwa pitisheni tu 70% ni mzuri lakini 30 ni kidogo, lakini tutarekebisha hapo mbele. It is now the right time to amend the constitution because of the 30% aspect, so that we amend. Na ni vitu mzuri ambaye hata sijui kama wenzetu wa Azimio watapinga, kwa sababu ni mambo ya gender parity. Bunge yetu inapokaa sai National Assembly and Parliament as a whole does not represent the gender representation.
In a memorandum dated December 9th, 2022, addressed to the speakers of the Bicameral Parliament, President William Ruto proposed an amendment to the constitution enacted in the 2010 constitution. The president wants members of the two houses to spearhead the process after the Supreme Court in the BBI case affirmed that the head of state lacks authority to initiate changes to the constitution. President Ruto has proposed the creation of an office of the official leader of opposition to cure what he says was a constitutional shortfall on the full post-election fate of the minority side. He proposes that Parliament considers an amendment to Chapter 9 of the Constitution to establish the office of the official leader of opposition, whose functions will be provided for in the subsequent laws enacted by the House. According to the president, such an office would institutionalize governance, strengthen oversight, and deepen democracy in the country. The president proposes amendments to the parliamentary standing orders to facilitate the participation of cabinet secretaries or chief administrative secretaries in parliamentary proceedings and enable them respond to questions posed by the members of parliament in their capacity as the people's representatives and in the execution of their oversight roles. And to resolve the long-standing stalemate on the implementation of the gender equality principle, President Ruto wants the 13th Parliament to initiate amendments to the country's supreme law to establish a formula that will guide the computation of the gender ratio in the National Assembly. Speaking at Mgwen constituency in his Nandi backyard, Samson Cherargei held the proposed amendments as timely because it will resolve many grey areas in the constitution.
So we want to amend the constitution to look at gender representation. Mambo ile Tinga amekuwa akisumbua sisi hii Kenya na maandamano. Tunataka akuje bunge afanye hiyo maandamano yake katikati ya bunge. So tunaweka official opposition leader kwa katiba, ndio akitaka kufanya maandamano afanye katikati ya bunge, awache kusumbua raia huko nje wakati raia wako katika biashara.
The senator called for a bipartisan approach to ensure that the constitutional amendment was realized.